Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yet another very exciting episode of the Daily News with yours truly, the Presidente of Comedy Africa. Now, talking of comedy and entertainment, we're talking about the biggest entertainment genre in the world, which is movies. Everybody loves to watch a movie or two. Every culture has movies. We have Nollywood from Africa, that is Nigeria. We have Bollywood from Asia, that is India, of course, and of course, Hollywood. And we still have the Kung Fu's of this world, the Chinese. Every culture has invested in their own movies. But there is one type of movie that took the world by storm, and that is Kenyan movies. Because when we had our sister Lupita Nyong'o did one movie, and she won an Oscar. And the whole world was asking, how come this young girl from Obama's home did just one movie and won an Oscar? And yet the Chinese have done 500,629 movies and they've never won an Oscar. The Indians have done 3 million critically, officially acclaimed movies. They've never won an Oscar. Nigerians, they shoot 3 movies in one set. They have 5,000 movies. They've never won an Oscar. But Kenya had one movie and they won an Oscar. Why? Because of a few things. Now, when you're doing a movie, you need to consider climax, storyline, suspense. Let me tell you why the Chinese, the Indians, the Nigerians have never won an Oscar. Let's start with the Nigerians. They kill a very important part of the movie, which is suspense. Suspense is the reason we watch movies. That is why you are glued, because you do not know what is going to happen. So you wait to see how the movie goes, how the movie ends. Nigerians, they kill suspense from the word go. Every Nigerian movie starts with a song. And that song always tells you everything that is going to happen in that movie. A movie starts and you hear, Okunye, Okunye, why you are going to kill Emeka? We already know Okunye is going to kill Emeka. Why are we watching? You cannot win an Oscar like that. Nollywood, change. Do not kill suspense. Let's go to Kung Fu movies. They kill the most important part of a movie, which is storyline. What is the story? We are following a story. Every Kung Fu, Chinese, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, the movie just starts in a bush. The starting is walking. We don't know. There's no introduction. He's just walking, he's carrying some buckets. And then he meets strangers.
Yeah. You kill my mother!
And then all of a sudden, yo, I will kill you. You kill my mother, I kill your father. Why are you killing him? Then he kills them. Where is the storyline? No Oscar for you. No Oscar for Kung Fu Chinese movies. Indians, of course, Indians. Indians have the best storyline. Have you watched an Indian movie? The story is told, systematically. You can follow the story. But they kill the most important part of a movie, the climax. How does the movie end? We don't care how it started, how it went. How does it end? The climax. That is where the Indians spoil it, and that's why they've never won an Oscar. You find the Indian movie, the storyline was nice. The suspense was nice. Now it's the last, the climax. The good guy is about to shoot the bad guy. He's been shot here. He's been cut here. He's bleeding here. He's about to shoot the bad guy. They create suspense. The suspense. Silence. Then you hear, Tum Maharaj ka tum ka nahi. Maharaj ka tum ka nahi manta. You just sit there saying, oh my God, he's going to shoot him. There's silence, there's tension. They've created it. Maharaj nahi kantaya. Tumanchaya. Maharaj kantoya. And then they put those cha-cha-jang, cha-cha-jang, cha-cha-jang. You're like, oh my God. Then all of a sudden, in that suspense, in that tension, you hear, kutum, kutum, kutum. They start dancing. Shoot him, don't dance. You cannot dance in every scene. You can't. You can't do that. You can't do that. That is why Indians, no Oscar for you. And then another thing about Indian movies. It is only in Indian movies you'll never see an ambulance. I dare you. They don't have ambulances. They never call an ambulance. Every time a man is shot in every Indian movie, it is always the wife or the girlfriend who takes the bullet. Yeah? There's always tum nahi Maharaj ka tum ka nahi doshnyao. And that is how their guns sound, by the way. Doshnyao. Nahi man kantaya doshnyao. And then the wife appears from nowhere. Nahi. And takes the bullet. Doshnyao. And then the husband holds her there. Instead of calling an ambulance, he talks her to death. Call an ambulance. They're always holding their wives there. Tum Maharaj ka tum ka nahi. Maharaj kuntain kaya. Chunga watoto. Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. Your wife is dying. And that is why Nollywood, no Oscars. Bollywood, no Oscars. Kung Fu, no Oscars. Kenya Wood is called Riverwood. 1 Oscar. 1-0. Congratulations, Lupita, for putting us on the map. So we are talking about movies today and the importance of producing movies that win Oscars. So I don't know which is your favorite, genre of movies. Some of you may think I'm hating, yeah. So here in this show we work with evidence, yeah. Evidence. This is an actual Indian movie that was produced by an actual star. It's called Shah Rukh Khan. This is a movie. This is an actual movie. Let's have a look at this. That is an actual movie that's shown in actual theaters across India. 1.8 billion people enjoyed that movie. And you want to win an Oscar. Let's come back home. Nigeria. Nigerian movies, this, I don't know whether it's graphics or realism. I know we understand that witchcraft is real, especially in Nigeria. And so you are trying to keep up with your storyline and tell your story, but not this way. Let's have a look at this.
Hey! Yes!
The Salopwa, who do me like this?
Jesus!
So, that is Nigeria, and that is, of course, India. And also our neighbors here, wa Tanzania bana. Dodo la mwanangu, hata kama bana munamuda. Hala kidogo bana. Tanzania nimeona movie pale. There's a movie I watched. It's called Bongo something. Yeah, this guy has been shot. Hey, kaka wewe Abdi, utanjua mi Hussein nani? Da. Alafu huyu jamaa anasubiri. He's waiting for the bullet. While the bullet is on its way, he has the time to make a phone call. He calls his wife. Mimi nimefiatuliwa. Yoaja. The bullet is coming. Tell my children I love. You are not Tanzanians. Only Tanzanians are shot and have time to call their parents, their children, as they wait the bullet to come and hit them. Ndio hii ishafika. Mpe simu. Ndio ishangonga. Nishafiwa mimi. Yeah? So realism pia, hapo ndio tunapatia the people from Bongo. Tanganyika. No Oscar for you. No, stick to music with your diamonds and harmonize. Stick to singing. So no Oscar for Tanzania. Yes, no Oscar for Tanzania. Only Kenya has won an Oscar in the entire Africa and Asian continents. True story. You can check your records. Courtesy of Lupita Nyong'o. Anyway, I was just giving you guys an advice on how to ensure that you win an Oscar from a Kenyan perspective, because we won Oscars and we can advise our brothers from India, China, and even Nigeria on how to win Oscars. Now, talking of movies as we finalize, I feel like I need to fight for the black community, the Africans and black Americans and every black person. I think this war or this fight has been there. There's a time that the Oscars were dubbed Oscars so white, and we got more roles, more black people in roles. Roles like James Bond. Yeah, it's high time an African plays it or a black American plays it. Well, Spider-Man. But I don't think Spider-Man can be played by a black man, because then we won't have the movie, because there's no black person who will ever be beaten by a spider. We don't joke with animals. Wild animals, no. So that movie ends as it begins. That the black man will not be beaten by the spider. So that one we leave for the white people. Anything with animals we leave. Batman, Any bats? We don't eat. We don't play with bats. Captain America. Yes, this one needs a black person. Yeah, Captain America. It's high time we have a black person. Aquaman must be played by an African, and I suggest the Aquaman character be played by none other than Eric Otieno Omundi, because Aquaman is about water, and I was born by the lake. I was almost born in the lake. I'm from the lakeside. The biggest lake in Africa, Lake Victoria, the second biggest in the world. I was bred by the lakeside. I drank water from the lake, I showered in the lake, I cooked the lake water. So Aquaman should be played by someone who understands the language of fish, like myself. We don't even fish with machines. We just immerse and come out with all types of fish. I am a natural Aquaman. So we need to start playing this role. Ryan Gosling, hey, you've played every single movie. The new movie in theaters, Barbie. I believe we could do better. I could do better, yeah? Because now every movie wants a black man in it for obvious reasons. Because of course, any movie with strength, yeah, they should be given to black people like myself. But specifically, Aquaman, the next, what are they called? The next sequel of Aquaman should be played by an actual Aquaman from the lake himself, Eric Omundi. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Movies on the Daily News with Eric Omundi. Remember to join us every week for exciting news and entertainment that is trending, yeah, right here on the Daily News. Asante sana. See you next week. Bye-bye.